Hey first graders, I hope you're doing well. Let's do a video on nouns today. Some of you have been picking out nouns in your packet that you've been doing at home and doing a wonderful job. A few people need just a little extra practice. It's always good for all of us to review what are nouns. You studied them with Mrs. Boyd when she was doing her student teaching, so let's review those a little bit today. So if you'll remember, a noun names a person, place, or thing. So let's think about some nouns that we have. Girl is a person, that's a noun. A teacher, like myself, I'm also a person, that's a noun. Let's think about some places that are nouns. School is also a noun, it's a place. Country, like we live in America, that's a country, that's a place as well. I'm doing my video here at home. My home is a noun as well. Let's think about some things that are nouns. This easel that I'm working on and teaching you, it's a thing, so it's also a noun. My whiteboard marker, it's a thing, it's also a noun. My little sock here that I use to erase the sock, it's a thing, so it's also a noun. So remember, nouns can name a person, place, or thing. Now when you study nouns, sometimes nouns, we have proper nouns and common. A common noun is usually a noun that's just not capitalized. And a proper noun is a specific person or a special place or a specific thing. So let's kind of go over some of that together. We've got some sticky notes. All right, so the first sticky note I have is park. Like, if you go to the park to play, well, park is not a specific place, so it would go under the common noun. But it is a place. But if I name a specific or special park, like Disney World, that's a special place. It's capitalized, so I'm going to put it under proper nouns. Notice it's got a capital D and a capital W. Store. Store is also a noun. It's naming a place. It's not capitalized. It's not naming a special place, so we'll put it here under common. No capitalization. But let's think of a specific store, like Food Line. Food Line is a place. It's a special and specific place, and it's capitalized, so we'll put it here under proper nouns. Let's think about our special teacher assistant that we have. We have a teacher assistant in our room. She is a person, but let's think of her name, and that's Mrs. Riddick. So she is a proper noun. When you say the specific one, it's capitalized, you put it there. All right. A farmer is a person, that's a noun. But a specific farmer that we have, one of our fathers in our room, Mr. Fox. So that's specific, special person. So he goes under here, farmer, noun, Mr. Fox, proper noun, common nouns, proper nouns. Lady, we know that's a woman, that's a person, so that's a noun. But a specific or special person that's capitalized is a proper noun, Mrs. Lanier. Man, that would also go with Mr. Fox, wouldn't it? It's a common noun that also names our farmer, Mr. Fox. Let's think of a boy. We have lots of boys in our room. Boy is a common noun. It's just a person. But if I think of my son when he was your age, he was a boy in first grade, and his name is Luke. He's a specific one. It's capitalized. Okay, I'm going to put up a chart, and we're going to pick out some nouns and some sentences. If you'll give me a second. All right, boys and girls, I'm back. I've got our chart up with lots of sentences. In an earlier video, in my first math video, number 1, I had used names of 3 of my students, Kinsley and Hudson and Carter, in our math problems when we were adding 3 numbers in word problems. Today, I've got several more of our friends in our sentences. In this activity, we're going to circle the nouns in each sentence. Now, if you'll remember, a noun can name a person, place, or thing. Notice how I put commas in between my lists of things. We've talked about commas too. All right, remember we have common nouns and proper nouns. Common nouns are just regular nouns with no capital letters in them. And proper nouns are specific ones. So we're going to be looking for nouns with capital letters and nouns that are not, common and proper. All right? Read the first sentence with me. Wyatt played with a ball. So let's think about any nouns that we may have in there and look. I bet you thought Wyatt. Wyatt is a proper noun because he's a boy and it's a special boy. It's capitalized. It's a specific one. Played, that's not naming a person, place, or thing. With, no noun there. A, no. Ball. A ball is a thing. That is a common noun, so we would circle it. So we found two nouns in the first sentence. Let's do our next sentence. A couple more of our friends here. Abby called her friend Lindsay. So let's find our common nouns and proper nouns. We're going to circle them. Abby, Abby is a specific person. That's a proper noun. Called, that's not a noun. Her, no, that's a pronoun, which we've studied before. Friend, looks like that could be a noun because a friend is a person. But let's name the specific person, Lindsay. Lindsay is a girl, and so she's a proper noun. So we found three nouns in our sentence. Let's go to our next sentence to find our nouns. Raylan and Lindsay love pizza. So let's see what we got. Raylan, yep, she's a girl, she's a person, but she's a specific person, so she's a noun. And no noun there. Lindsay, just like in the other sentence. Lindsay is a specific person. Love, no, that's not a noun. It can be a noun. In some sentences, we do have idea nouns, but we don't really study those in first grade. Pizza. Pizza is a thing that you eat, so that is a noun. Let's go to our next sentence. Ethan took his cars home. Ethan, he's a person. He's a proper noun. Took, not a noun. It's a pronoun. Cars, those are things. So we circle it. And home, that's a place. So that is a noun. So we found three nouns there. Let's do our next one. Bryden walked on the street. Bryden is a proper noun. He's a boy, a specific boy. Walked, not a noun. On the street. Looks like just street. A street can be a thing and it can also be a place. So we had two nouns there. Let's do our last one. Abigail went to Great Wolf Lodge. Abigail, she's a person, capitalized because she's a proper noun, a specific person. Went, no. To, no. Great Wolf Lodge. That is a place. It's a specific place, so it's a proper noun. Now I'm going to send a worksheet out that will go with this video to your parents on email. I hope this helped you guys. Thank you.